So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
Well, he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant.
And never in a mood to accept failure. There's that body language.
He's had a shot! It is a fantastic goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
You know, the chest control was a really wise move. That created the route to go.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And they're not going to make any further progress now. That's the keeper's ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Rodri is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Barella plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Nuno Mendes tries a cross. Khan claims it without any fuss. Well read, nice interception. Chooses to go cross-field.
Well spotted.
Madrid are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Van Basten. Van Dijk. Madrid trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look...
Barella! No mistake! That is good alertness. Nuno Mendes. And it's Vieira. Nuno Mendes. Pass is just off target. And they've got rid. Barella has created one goal already. Oh, good-looking ball.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Good read, needed to be.
Ronaldinho really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Looking for the run. Messi providing an outlet on that flank.
Added time.
Defending was strong and firm. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Please make sure to
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Madrid, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Barella. Number 4.
Whistle goes, and we start the second
Coming on the
half.
field, number 6.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
There's the shot! He scores! Shooting chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? He's going for goal! Cristiano Ronaldo, a true great in every sense of the word. Well-timed, excellent interception. And the counter is on.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And it's Ronaldinho. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
That's a sharp pass. Vieira. Zico. Madrid still have the cards to affect this game. Threads one in. Look at the space here. Shot a goal! They want to be quick to recover this.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No foul, says the referee. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's Mendes. Aimed in towards the centre. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Nuno Mendes. It's a promising position. Flings in across. Tries to get it clear. Decent chance! Oh, taken with style! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Madrid could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Not too much more here than seeing out time. And there goes the final whistle. Madrid can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfect. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So, it's away we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who...
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Rummenigge really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. He gets big! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, they've certainly started on the front foot here, already shots raining in.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
Corner number 2 then. Maldini gets rid without sophistication. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Rummenigge is onto this. Vieira. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. In with the challenge. He might be in here! Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Barella. Pirlo, a player of legendary status. Now it's Mbappe. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Chance! It's anyone's ball now. And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 3 coming up. Cleared away. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Pedri. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Madrid still without a single shot on target. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He is through here. That's going to go a long way.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Real chance! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Argentina really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Cafu. Pedri, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Van Basten. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's got away! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Foot in. Madrid have a free kick. Van Basten. Cafu. Cafu carries the ball down the right. Pedri was in no mood for any of that. Mbappe. And it's made its way to him. He's shifting through the gap. Takes a shot! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time. So their fourth corner of the game. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And this is Ronaldo. And it's been played through. He's picked his way through. Shoots! And the whistle goes for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half
Quick
brings.
reminder today, please have your entry
So
tickets
both
at
teams
hand
still
as
stuck
it's
on the
time to
starting
announce
blocks
today's
here.
winning
0-0
lottery
at the
numbers.
break.
Substitution for Argentina. Number 18, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Coming on to replace
We're
him
underway
is
again.
number 14.
So neither side has yet broken through.
Substitution.
Knocks it into space. Ronaldinho was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Madrid, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Oh, that's a key interception. That's a cute ball. Vieira promptly onto that, and that is that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Just about up to the hour now.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. Ball swung in. Yep, it's a corner.
Substitution for Argentina. Number 22.
Well, their corner count's
Yamal.
rising, but not their
Coming
goal
on
count.
the field
They
is
can improve.
Number 23, Figo.
And it's hoisted clear. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Maldini gets flagged offside. Played out to the right. He's being urged to shoot. Flash it. Up he goes! Against the crossbar. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Van der Vaart gets into a good position.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Substitution for Argentina. Number 21, Hadrian. Number 11, Mbappe. Coming on the field, number 25, Ronaldinho. Number 6, Fernando Torres.
Threads one in. Good ball, good take. Oh, he's burst through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's there to retrieve it. Can he get it through?
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And he's managed to get free. That's the throw. And it's Zico. This might spell danger. Shapes to shoot!
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Oh, smashing header! That's a half-decent try.
Cristiano Ronaldo is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
And no, he'll see through all of that.
Added time.
It's a good run down the right. Into stoppage time, and it is still 0-0. Nice interception, well timed. So that's it. It is all over. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle.
I think in Puskás we have someone who you can call the world's first international sports star. He was a man so prolific that he almost scored for fun. He even has an award named after him for the outstanding goal of that year, scored across world football.
And he was the very epitome of an out-and-out goal scorer. Those that follow England will well recall him as the architect of Hungary's famous 6-3 win against them.
Such a quick-witted player, Peter, as well, who could tie the best defenders in knots. And we can't forget about his wonderful left foot.
Engages and forces him off the ball. He's shifting through the gears here.
That was lovely, that.
Played into the box. Cucurella can get it clear. Nicely weighted ball. Pass somewhat off target. Looking for the run. And it's Messi. Now it's Puskás. Quarter of an hour played. And this is Van Basten. He has found the way through. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And that was very necessary. Van Basten. Van Basten! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. That has been knocked clear. Here comes another cross. And that should get the job done. So it is still 0-0. And here's a player who has defined a generation. Now it's Puskás.
Such good technique.
Oh, that's fabulous. Puskás. And Puskás! And he's managed to get rid.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That's a little off target. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's Puskás. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Oh, that's delightful. Takes a shot! He's got away with one there.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
And there's the end of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
Well, there's one standout, Peter, that needs improving, and that's the passing. All too often it's been found wanting, you know, much to the frustration of everyone around. And I'd go so far as to say that it's the biggest contributor as to why we have the scoreline we do.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Substitution for Brazil, number 11, Messi. Coming on to replace
Here we go again then.
Number 15.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Madrid come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
And it's Barella. Pirlo. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Here comes the cross. That's going to go a long way. Ball is over the line. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Ronaldinho's delivery. Cleared away.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Barella. Well read, nice interception. Azar. Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Under does well to stand firm and defend it. Vieira. Can he get it through? Looking to play him in, and he's managed to get free. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And that is out of play. And that's another throw. And he's gone searching crossfield. Puskás has got himself a free kick.
Brazil really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And it's Pirlo. Now that looks a decent ball. And that has been clubbed away. Madrid have it back and can go again. Now it's Ronaldinho. He's got plenty of space out wide here. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Madrid with the corner. They're first. And this is Pirlo. Now that is a hefty challenge. And now they can clear their lines.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, it's in! And surely that has won the day! Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Substitution for Brazil. Number 15, Under. Coming on the field
Brazil
is
have turned to their bench,
22,
and we're going to have a substitution.
Will be 3 minutes
Marmoush
added
coming
time.
on here as broadly expected.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Madrid take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress...
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Madrid have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Cristiano Ronaldo, voted man of the
I'm afraid
match,
to tell
and
you that
deservedly
we're expecting
so.
traffic to be heavy after the final whistle
Madrid
today.
leave it late, but in the end, it was great. Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one
Hello,
and they're going up.
everybody, and welcome to
Incentives
today's
do not
match.
come much simpler or sweeter than that one. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Madrid cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Pedri. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nicely weighted ball. Now here, Jim, is a truly unique player, Sergio Busquets, a player whose greatness... Bruno Fernandes! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
Pirlo. And it's from Mario. Knocks it out wide. Oh, that is a nice touch. In towards the back stick. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Neymar looking to get on the end of this. Pedri. Madrid still without a single shot on target. Now it's from Mario. He's got away. Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And this is Ronaldo.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Neymar. Neymar tries looking up for options on the left. Passing nice and... He's going for goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Triol clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Little doubt, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Great defending, strong and determined. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Searching pass is played there. Barella can see things others simply cannot. Pirlo. And it's from Mario. Vieira. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Tries to pass it through. Oh, what has happened here? Cafu. Romario. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. A heavy challenge.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as...
And there's the end of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Make sure to put any litter in the bins provided. Thank you for your cooperation. Substitution.
That gets things going for the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Oh, can he finish? It's hit the upright. Madrid do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. That pass has been well intercepted. And here's a player who has defined a generation. The less said about that pass, the better. Nil-nil still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Passing is crisp and sharp. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Chance, surely! Just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
That's been cut out, well played. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's there to retrieve it.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he get it through? Hoist it in. Oh, it's come off the upright. And he's gone backward here. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. Pirlo takes charge with his eye on promotion.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Messi.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And the shot! It's a goal! Finally, the deadlock is broken!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first goal of the game.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter. The desire to stick to your task.
Neymar! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. And that should get the job done.
Bangladesh can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious. Well, that's well seen too.
Added time.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Good read, needed to be. Busquets is the team's great visionary. And that will be the final act. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides This is where they want to be, one small step away from
Hello,
greatness.
everybody, and
Win
welcome
today,
to today's
and they
match.
will be up there amongst the elite. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle. Madrid come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. Raúl, Messi. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to... Can he finish? There's a goal! There's your man, leader, legend, another part of his legacy. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
And this is Luis Suarez. Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Great run on the overlap here, and he's managed to get free. Gets good distance on it, and reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Zico. Zico was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Serginho gets into a good position. Argentina with the corner, they're first. Argentina with another corner. It's their second corner of the game. He rises! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Played out to the left flank. Nuno Mendes. Great vision. Well, that's well seen too.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Cafu, the man we've all come to watch. Cafu. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Madrid looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Maldini. So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. That's the throw. And here's Ronaldinho. Mendes could try cutting inside here.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
2 added minutes has been
Tries
indicated.
to pass it through, and that could set him on his way. He has found the way through. Shoots! It's a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all
We
square.
come to you now with a quick request.
That's been a
for
decent
support
45
for
minutes.
our
Competitive,
World Charity
certainly,
Fund.
and a goal each.
Substitution on the field. Number 4, Van Basten. Coming on to
So
replace
it's back
him
to
is
business.
Number 21, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Oh, lovely bit of skill.
Substitution in progress.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Cafu. He's had it taken off him. Madrid do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Cafu. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Aimed beyond the defence. And that has been clubbed away. Oh, he's been caught napping! Cafu just loves to go forward whenever he can. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, that's fabulous. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Rummenigge. That has been slung wide. And the flag has stayed down. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So this, in effect, to seal promotion.
Well, he looks quite composed though, Peter.
We've got a goal! As close to a certainty as can be.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Madrid get themselves into the lead. Salah. Salah plays it in. And that's the keeper's ball.
Argentina really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And that's a simple one for the keeper.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now, can they get him away? Now it's Mohamed Salah, and this is Raul. Oh, shooting chance! Sticks it away! Tying minutes, and we're all square again! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Cannavaro has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
He'd been asking for that, Peter, and it puts him under much more pressure now.
Takes a shot! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter.
And that will be it. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. Madrid get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for? Chance, surely! Oh, Harry Kane, how good are you? That is a gem! An absolute gem! And what a start!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. So, a breakthrough already. So, what can they make of this? It's Rui Costa.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, that's a fine interception. And they can counter here. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. And here's Burak Yilmaz. And he's running through. Kane finds himself offside. Now it's Kane. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Hazard. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Cafu. Lovely bit of skill. Cafu plays it in.
That was well seen too.
Pillow! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Crossbar comes to the rescue. And that has been clubbed away. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. It's Ronaldinho! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's quick to get it clear again. Hangs in across. And he's taking no chances there. Cafu! That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That has not gone well. Ronaldo receives it in a good position here. Rui Costa is always looking to break lines. Barella gets a good foot in there. Vieira. Quality ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nuno Mendes. Lovely feet. Drives it in. Cleared without hesitation. Burak Yilmaz. Great vision. Vitinha. And this is Hazard. It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Has been indicated.
And here's Kane. And he was alert to it. And the first half is done. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Hazard. Number 18.
And the action is back underway.
Coming on the field.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Burak Yilmaz. It's Rui Costa. That's an excellent interception. And here's a player who has defined a generation. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's found a way through. The ball has bounced loose now. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Madrid still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Rui Costa. Just about up to the hour now. Is there any surprise, man? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Griezmann clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Mendes clears it away. Chance for a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Burak Yilmaz. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is through, and a shot! Oh, taken with style! Do not write them off! Back they come! Calm, composed, confident, what a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability on...
He's had a shot! They've scored! And they're back in front! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off? Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
The final 5 minutes. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Crosses it in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rummenigge stood his ground strongly. Goes down, but nothing given. Burak Yilmaz. Nicely spread. The final seconds now. Tries to play it through. So that's it. It is all over. Madrid can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. And he shoots! No mistake! Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. And it's Van Basten. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
it hit the post! Brilliantly cut out. Sends it crossfield. Azar. Fernandez. And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Van Basten. Can he finish? He's scored! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
After 15 minutes is number 18, Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Robertson. And it's Azar. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely bit of skill. Shapes to shoot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Galatasaray are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Showing good feet. Now it's Camavinga. Otto puts them all in. Only partially clear.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Neymar. Oh, well measured. And this is Ronaldo. Goes for a shot. Really well taken goal. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Can he get on the end of this? Robertson. Now he's off and running. Pirlo.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
Alexander-Arnold. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Madrid go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And we are back on the way. And this is Van Basten. It's Van Basten! And it's hit them! And another try!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Van Basten. And this is room. Takes a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. He's having a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Madrid, with this handy-looking 2-0 lead, they are looking comfortable. Taken back. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Camavinga. And it's Azar. And Fernandez. And here's Mbappe. Cafu. And that's really well manoeuvred.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Chips it through. He's on it. Can he get away? Cristiano Ronaldo! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Robertson. Fernandez. And it's Azar. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Neymar. Now, can they get him away? Decent chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Cristiano Ronaldo!
A case now of complete control. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chance here to counter. Now it's Van Basten. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Nicely spread. Messi. And it's Fernandez. Now it's Van Basten. He can run onto that. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Alexander-Arnold. The final 5 minutes. Now it's Mbappe. Van Basten. Pirlo, a man we've all come to watch.
Has been indicated.
And that's that. Madrid looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Cristiano Ronaldo, voted man of the match and deservedly so.
Announcement. With the father
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's